I'm Louisa Mahoney, the designer and director of Brighton-based label L.O.M Fashion, and this is the behind the scenes of the making of the new collection. This collection is super varied, I think because I wanted to combine the elements of clubbing and partying and festivals, but also we've all just wanted to be comfortable. So there is a huge range of things from hoodies and joggers and loose trousers to harnesses and play suits, sequin robes and fur collars. It really is a big mix. I went for a walk in a forest just outside Berlin with this lovely couple who guided me and showed me where to find the best kind of mushrooms and stuff like that. And I found these humongous oyster mushrooms coming out of this old tree. That is the main base of the print of the new collection. I just think the gills are so beautiful, all these lines just lined up. And I've tried to replicate those lines in other places throughout the pieces, like the pleats that you see in lots of the skirt designs. We've got some amazing fabric that looks like mycelium that runs under the bed of the forest. Shiny fabrics and sequins and beads, which I thought was a good representation of the water droplets that you find landing on top of mushrooms. Mushrooms are amazing, and I think we're really only just starting to understand all of the amazing properties that they can provide for us. So as well as mushrooms, I am hugely inspired by festivals and the club scene. First time I ever went proper clubbing was when I was 32, and it was in Berlin, and it just blew my mind. I've never been in an environment where I felt freer to just be who I want to be, dress how I want to dress. You do see a lot of kind of fetish inspired wear, and I've kind of done my own take on that. Kind of got more of a playful edge on it. It's all bright colours and sequins, and the chains are all iridescent. And I just really wanted to put kind of kinky edge, but a bit more playful and make it fashion instead of fetish. Being able to express yourself on the outside, how you feel on the inside, is really important to me. I design the fabrics before I design the clothing shapes, because I really feel like how the fabric looks will determine what kind of shapes it will sit right on. I'll do anything between 300 and 400 designs for each collection. Everything from L.O.M is made in our studios here in Brighton by my awesome team. So our process is we'll take out the rolls of fabric, put them on the table, and then we have lots of paper patterns that we'll then lay down and put the weights on them and then cut out the fabrics. They then will get passed over to the seamstresses or seamster, and they'll put the pieces together. We try stuff on. It's great to be able to see the pieces on humans as you're making them, because they get to move around, you can see how it fits, and we have a lot of fun with that process too. In this collection, we have more accessories than I've ever done before, but I just felt like they were really important pieces to just add extra bits to the outfits. And that's meant that a lot of new techniques have had to be used, like we're experimenting with making jewelry and belts, and there's loads of hand sewing. We have some bralettes that are completely covered in sequins. And we're experimenting with some different things, like I'm working on these shoulder pads that are made out of cable ties. I just really love the way that they kind of fell out, and reminds me a bit of the mycelium that goes underneath the mushroom blanket under the forest. And it's not something you would normally see in fashion, like loads of cable ties coming from shoulders, but I think we've managed to turn it into something that becomes a little piece of art that you can just wear. So I'm really glad we've got to show you this little behind the scenes so you can see how the pieces are made in our studio. Any reason we have to get dressed up, I think we should, because we didn't get proper chances to play with our clothing and stuff over the last year. I'm so excited to get this collection out, because it's been such a long time coming, and I really love it so much. I can't wait to see everyone wearing it in the festival fields and in the clubs.